Hello, hi, welcome, and thank you for being here. I hope you're having a beautiful day, a beautiful night. We're going to do a timeless collective reading whenever it finds you. It's the right time. See what resonates, leave what doesn't. Remember that divine inner guidance, it's in you, and try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition. So your decisions are sound, based in love, and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. I'm trying something a little different. I'm using my iPad here. I feel like I can go this way and see more table, but I have no clue where the camera is. So if any of you know where the camera is on an iPad, that's where my, record button is. We're just gonna go with it today. Let me know how this looks on your end. We're gonna start today's reading with tea leaf and just get some foundational messages, see what comes through. So let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ consciousness, our higher selves, angels and energies of love have for the highest, greatest good of all. What are some opening messages that would be helpful for the collective today to know about? Please and thank you. Are there any things that should be in focus? Thank you. Well, you have a ring. So this is saying that there's going to be a marriage taking place. For some of you, this is in business. For some of you, this is in romance. So this is a commitment you're going to make to someone else, working with someone, collaborating with someone, starting a business with someone, putting a ring on it, having a long-term partnership with somebody. So we have business and love right off of the bat. I'm going to go to the other half and let's just see what the foundation is, and then we'll clarify and go from there. So what else would be helpful to know? Maybe some of you haven't even met who this person is yet. Somebody new is coming in your life that's going to be there for the long haul. Somebody that knows they want to commit to you, sees your talent, sees your truth, sees the love of your heart, sees your authenticity, sees how much something can grow, and is see, like, really into how you blossom. I just thought of that song by Alina, Barez, and Galimatis, Unfold. Watch me unfold, watch me unfold. So maybe something is unfolding in the right timing. Are there any other messages? Any messages from this half that would be helpful for the collective? Nothing. Nothing is jumping today. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is wealth. So if you are about to work with someone, work for someone, hire someone for you, start a business with someone, it looks like this is bringing a lot of wealth. But wealth has a different definition depending on the person. For some, wealth is finance, abundance, security. For some, wealth is freedom and simplicity. It's whatever the definition is to you, but I feel like there's somebody that either you balance with really nicely, even if their definition is different. Maybe that's why you can come together and bring a bigger perspective of what wealth is to each other. But I'm also seeing that this is wealth that involves a partnership. I kind of see a power couple. If you are on the marriage end of this beautiful abundance coming in, and it's involving romance, this is somebody that supports your dreams, you support theirs, but I feel like you also have dreams you do together. That's really nice. All right, let's clarify both. Let's clarify love and let's clarify career. So this is the career and life. Clarify wealth and marriage coming through in regards to a business. Please and thank you. That it's a great match. That's also both things that it's like the puzzle pieces of the world just came together. If there was something kind of missing, maybe you and someone travel the world together. If this is you and someone starting a business, maybe you have very different skill sets. Maybe you're from different parts of the world. Maybe you have even different value systems, but for some reason, there's a match in your energy. There's a match in how you work together. There's maybe, you know, that beautiful dichotomy of differences coming together and working. You are on the verge of finding the perfect work for you. Just don't give up. You may need to grow your own business to truly be happy. For some of you, you might be doing something online, connecting to the world, connecting to others from another part of the world, being inspired by somebody that has a totally different perspective because of where they came from. But it does look like there is support or advice here to do something on your own, to be your own boss, bosses together. I keep hearing CEO. Maybe you are starting a company or something like that. Maybe it's having the right advice as well, making something an LLC, trademark, patent, something like that, making sure your I's are dotted, your T's are crossed. Maybe this is somebody who has a lot of like business savvy sense and, you know, advice, but you're more the creative, or vice versa. Maybe both of you are really creative, but you find the right advice to make something more secure and stable. But this is you following happiness. So whatever you're working on here, you're doing it because it makes you joyful. It makes you happy. It brings you enthusiasm when you just even think about it, let alone talk about it, which is why it's going to bring success to your life, why it's going to take you on that path to wealth, why it's going to open up more and more opportunities and connect you to the right other vibrations, because your vibration is high because you get to do this, not because you're running on empty, going through the motions and have to. So what is it you love to do? Sometimes you just have to know that first step. Sometimes that first step takes you in a totally different direction to a next open door you never expected. But it's up to you to walk in those steps. So, should we do a love card? Yeah, let's do a love card. I have this one. This is the combination of the pink romance and love, and it's also the Whispering Heart. So if you're thinking about love or marriage, or not thinking about that at all, but need a little, hold on one moment, or not thinking about that at all, let's get a little advice on what to look forward to, because for a lot of you, this is coming in. For some of you, you might be starting a business with one person that, you know, you really get along with, but you might also have a really deep partnership you are already thinking about working on or coming into the picture. So what would be helpful for the collective when it comes to love and romance and marriage? Please and thank you. One message. Voids. Avoid rushing to fill voids with love. Seek inner fulfillment first. I really like this for that. This is that following the joy. This is you working on your own thing, whether love is there or not. You know, if you have love in your life, there's obviously something really big here you should also be focusing your attention on. So this is already in that beautiful vibration that you have it all. So it's not meeting somebody that's gonna fill in the void or patch up that hole. You're working on your wholeness already. I just see you coming with that globe, not like two puzzle pieces coming together. I actually see you holding that world of possibilities in your hand, and somebody else does. And I see you tossing that ball like back and forth to each other. So that's a beautiful, you know, thing to come through, to know. You're not going into any partnership with the expectation that that person's going to bring the wealth, or that person's going to bring all the love, and now your life is set, or that person's going to bring, you know, the happiness, and now you're good. That's a lot of pressure to put on someone else. That's not fair to you or them, and that is not true fulfillment. This is you filling up your own cup first. And if you do have a partner that comes in regarding business or love, it's telling you take your time. Let something unfold naturally. Like that song. So let's get one more message when it comes to love, please and thank you. Fan the flames. So this is telling you it's keeping the passion alive. I like this. It's following the passion of what you do, and it's following the passion you feel with another person. So when you fan the flames, you keep it going. You know, it's not like a cool down. You're like, ooh, that fire is getting a little low. What can we do to spark things up and keep things interesting? So you're keeping that energy of enthusiasm, thinking outside the box, throwing in a little romantic monkey wrench here and there when needed, and it's constant renewal of romance, and it's care, doing what it takes to keep the passion alive. So it does look like whatever this is you are pursuing, you have the capacity to keep that passion alive, but you have to put that energy into something to switch it up, keep things interesting. Don't be in that energy of complacency and plateauness. I don't think that's a word. You know, don't get plateaued with something when you feel that something's just kind of not moving, or that, like, simmer down now. You know, that flame is simmering down a little too much. Maybe you need to be the one to spark it up. You know, even plan a impromptu or planned vacation, but it's with communication. I feel like there's both surprise and continual communication. I feel like you do need to keep each other surprised, but you also have to be on the same page. So let's clarify that with a little bit of tarot. Clarify all this with tarot, please. And thank you. I do have to look at the time. What time is it? I have to go very soon, so we're going to do this very quickly. Clarify. Great match. Yeah. All right, whatever you're working on, just know this is amazing, because this is independent wealth. This is the Nine of Coins. This is where you are doing something that brings you this wealth, and probably the right people, whether that's a partner or customers or clients or fans, whatever it is, you got this Nine of Coins energy because you deserve it, because you worked for it. This is the one that is standing there on the top of the world, the one that's in the garden with that big bird, you know, and the lush fabrics and the beautiful bushes and roses and, you know, trimmings all around the house. And you know why that's all there? Because whoever that is that's in that Nine of Coins energy worked for it every step of the way, and they deserve all of the wealth that they acquire. Whether it's something simple, you know, they just want to travel the world in a little tiny teardrop camper, or a backpack and go, you know, around Europe or whatever, or they have a huge, big, beautiful house with 15 bedrooms. It doesn't matter. Whatever this person values as wealthy, legacy, they worked very hard to get it. If it is upside down, it is somebody who maybe doesn't work so hard at something, only sees the wealth, and they never really feel that fulfillment because they're requiring somebody else to fill that void with stuff or fancy things or a lot of attention, because they don't want to put that proper attention into who they are, what makes them passionate, and what they could do independently on their own. They just go into a situation, you know, it's like the one that would ride the coattails of somebody in business, making everyone else do the work. They take all the credit and did nothing to get there. Is this somebody that if it was involving a partnership that pretends like all that success came from them, but they didn't work for any of it? They're not really ever feeling successful because they're just holding the purse strings of somebody else, but they're always going to have that lack mentality in them because they're constantly putting pressure on someone else to fill in the void of their entitlement. Clarify void, please and thank you. You do have wealth coming in. You have not just wealth, you have the 9 to the 10 of coins. You have legacy coming in. The 10 of coins is lasting security. Upside down, it's underlying instability. You know, it's being involved in something and always feeling like the floor is gonna fall out from under you, or you're walking on eggshells, or it's not built on a secure foundation. It's not long lasting. It's something that, you know, constantly keeps going out. It takes too much effort to fan those flames, or those flames of passion are not really true passion. There's not real enthusiasm. There's not real integrity or truth. The 10 of coins is you fulfilling your destiny. This is you having such a beautiful legacy that you teach new generations to live in their own truth of whatever that legacy is for them. It's lasting security because it is built on a solid foundation, which is, even though this is Pentacles, it's that foundation of truth, divinity, love, integrity, and authenticity. Clarify, fan the flames, please. Whatever this is, both these cards involve everything in reality. Earth, growth, deep roots, branching out, expansion. I see adventure, help, support, and victory. You got the 6 of Wands. This is you at the top, like at the top of the world. The 6 of Wands is success in a partnership. This is the right people that come along the way to support your dreams coming true. This is where you are up there, whether there's no people in that audience and it's just you at the top of that mountain on the top of the stage, just you touching your dreams up there and doing what you love, or there's 500,000 people in that audience supporting you. Even if you are up there and those people are not quite so sure about what you're doing, you are so solid and so firm in your enthusiasm and security of what you are doing. It doesn't even matter what anyone else thinks in that audience. And it's recognizing the right people will support you, but it's having appreciation to those that got you there. Whether that was a weird rub that gave you a little bit of, you know, friction to get you better, or it was a boost and a support in your life. You have the 6 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. Any territory of shark-infested water, you're gonna get through with absolutely no fear. Smoother waters ahead, a journey ahead, finding the right support that will carry you when you need, but also being the support to carry others when they need it. This is you leaving the baggage on the shore, going on a journey, change that is necessary and needed, not fighting change. Recognizing you just take what you need, the lessons you have acquired along the way, along the journey, and those, I'm getting like new thought patterns or new ideas that gave you clarity. You leave the old narrative on the shore where it belongs when change comes. You bring what you need and what you've learned and what is valuable to you, and you don't drag along the luggage. You know, untie yourself from the dock so you can have this movement in your life. You know, the only consistency in life is that everything always moves and changes. You can go with it or you can fight against it. You know, you can learn that lesson and see how to put up the sails, or you can do it the same old way and have your boat rocked a little too much. Upside down, it's reluctant change. It looks like your change is taking you to a glorious win. Even if it's here and it's a fall from grace, or you had to uproot yourself from something that you thought would be stable, go with the changes. Go where you can see lasting potential. Go where the effort you want to put into something is because you get to do it and you are proud of the work you put into it. Go where you have that right passion, enthusiasm, and stability within all the partners or people that come into your life. But start by filling up your own cup, looking out into that void and knowing, even if there's the unknown, you know, territory out there, the unknown portal, what is to happen, what's going to go on with all these changes, that you are believing in yourself and tapping into divine energy that will gracefully guide you along the way. I've got to go. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. I bid you adieu, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.